Another draft physics video presentation. DraftScience here on YouTube. Alright, so somebody left me a comment that I thought was just pretty rude and silly. You know, where they were telling me how you must know. I mean, I suppose I could read the comment, but I mean, I just thought it was some kind of troll, just making some kind of silly, you know, just the silly troll style stuff. And so I actually did respond to it like, okay, fine. You do realize that if you throw two balls upward with the second ball having twice the velocity, the second will go up 4 times as high. Are you saying the second one experiences less gravity? So, I mean, you know, so I obviously said the second will go up 4 times as high. Show me. Show me a piece of evidence somewhere where this happens. Because it doesn't make any sense. It's just absolute nonsense. So this is, again, free energy all over the place. Why are the free energy people worried? You know, that, you know, somehow we lost Tesla's secrets and all of that kind of stuff when clearly, where the hell was the Quora thing? Oh, here it is. Yeah, we'll go back to that. What was I saying? I mean, you know, momentum sort of tells you the story here, you know. Double the speed. Momentum doubles the momentum. What are you fighting gravity with? You have to fight it with your momentum. You can't fight it with anything else. So, I mean, the obvious answer is, you know, twice the velocity is, you know, twice the height. And if it was a pendulum, you'd get it. I mean, it's not that complicated, right? If I double the height and I let go, the ball isn't going to fly up 4 times as high on the other side, is it? I mean, who thinks that's possible? And, you know, it doesn't make any sense. And then gravitational, even if you were trying to, you know, it's like they don't even have the basic concept of gravity. You know, like, so this is where it all goes back to, you know, what you learned and how you learned it. Because obviously it was along kind of one of the early concepts of gravity for me, you know, was this idea that it's an equal force. You know, whatever goes up comes down. And I understood that not like it comes down with extra. You know, that it's the same amount. That is, when you throw something up in the air, it actually used up all its energy and is stopped. And the energy you'll get coming back down is exactly the same amount of energy you would have needed to get it up to that point. So that equalization, the idea that it's a spring, you know, and there's a really good spring, very reliable. So the idea is obviously whatever spring you're using to get twice the velocity, you're sort of arguing it's going to have to hit the same spring on the other side. So then you'd have to believe that you need to go 4 times higher to get twice the speed. And who could believe that? I don't know. Somebody should ask that question, right? How much higher do I have to put something if I want to double its velocity, you know, in gravity? How much higher do I have to go? Do I have to go 4 times higher? You know, and the obvious answer is going to be no. Only a stupid person would think so. So, you know, so every single answer on Quora to this question is wrong. And one of these persons is a doctor, a physician. I mean, fuck. I mean, who knows what the rest of them are? I don't know anything about Quora. Just I've heard it before. I've heard of it. Okay, and I don't know if I ever asked a question there, and I just said, "Oh fuck it, nobody's answering anyway." So yeah, maybe it's just a place where dumbasses just talk out of their dumb asses, right? I mean, that's what it is, right? It's just dumb asses. But whoa, so they're using all that same jargon, all this MV squared nonsense. So all these people who think all this fake physics is harmless, clearly it's not harmless. Clearly all these people think they're really, really smart, you know, because they know the right answer. And the right answer is nonsense, absolute nonsense. Oh, you know, it's just, I don't know how to say. I mean, it's just so bad. I mean, this is really just a pendulum. That's all we're really talking about, right? You can understand a pendulum is a certain height. Even though there's an arc, we're not counting all that crap. We're just saying it's a certain height. So when I move twice as high, I make the arc, you know, I'm not doubling the radius. I'm only, you know, the string for the pendulum. I'm just, you know, because the arc is 3, you know, is pi, 3.14. It's not, you know, 2. It's 3.14. It's twice, you know, it's a little more than. So anyway, but I'm still just doubling the height. And when I double the height, I will double the speed at which the object will be moving at its maximum speed. So that's just a fact. And so basically they're literally saying, go ahead and do it. And you'll watch the pendulum swing down, and then it'll go 4 times higher on the other side. Yeah, and it'll come back 4 times higher, right? Because it has to come back 4 times higher, right? And what did you just do? You just made free energy. So all we have to do to solve the world's energy crisis, no more carbon footprint problems, none of that shit. We don't have any problems at all. We just initiate a pendulum, pull a little weight up, and drop it, and we'll get 4 times the energy back, twice as much. So we will double our energy. There's a tiny bit of energy in, double your energy back. All our problems are solved. With physics. Physics works. Not really. Not very well at all. I mean, you can see Professor Lewin, right? Because, just imagine, Professor Lewin is dropping the pendulum, and everybody, all these people will be in the audience screaming, don't do it, don't do it. It's going to knock your head 4 times this distance. All the free energy is going to blow your face off. I don't know how to make this video without just lamenting how bad this is. That no physicist will stand up and say a damn word. Nobody will do anything to preserve reason here. They'll just all let this happen. I mean, this is just showing these people are attempting to educate other people. And this is the nonsense they're talking. And no one sees a crisis here. That's not a problem. No, it's a problem. This is a big problem. So anyway, all of them go through this whole convoluted math, all this bullshit, and every single one of them. So this guy says, my fascination with numbers began long before I could count. You still can't count. You're not even close. And then he goes on here, he puts a little footnote. One with 3 times the velocity will go 9 times as high. Oh, I get even more energy if I go 3 times. Wow. I can go 4 times and get even more energy for free. I mean, it's so stupid. So stupid. Okay, this guy says he's an engineer. Igor. Same horse shit. Blah, 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 mv squared, blah, blah, factor of 4. Factor of 4. Factor of 4. Leibniz and that chick 200 years ago says so. Haha. Newton is full of shit. He's a retard. Galileo, what a retard. It just goes on and on. I mean, each one of these assholes, same bullshit. Blah, 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 blah. Kinetic energy is, it's got to square the velocity, so yeah, you get free energy. Yep, 4 times as high. I mean, you can just logically know. Okay, it goes 4 times as high. What's going to happen if it falls down? It's going to have 8 times the momentum. I mean, this is just so illogical. Well, it's only 4 times the momentum. But I mean, how can you gain momentum that way? I threw it up with only mass times velocity. That's all it took to double the velocity was mass times velocity. All I had to do was double the velocity. So that was easy. It only took twice as much momentum. Real energy. It only took twice as much real energy to throw it twice as fast. That's all it took, real energy. In real energy, that's all it took. Okay? But when it comes down, I'm going to get 4 times the energy back. Just by throwing it up into the air. So that's all we have to do all day. Let's get everybody on Earth. Throw stuff up in the air. And then, let it fall on a scale, and capture the energy. And we'll all be rich. Free money. I mean, I don't know why all the underprivileged countries aren't doing this. They have lots of rocks laying around. Yeah, just pick up rocks and throw them up in the air and make free energy. Well, why not? I mean, gee, they could fix all of their problems. They don't have any health. Oh, they could buy health care and they could buy medicines and food and fancy clothes and, shiny blingy turtles. They could even have shiny blingy turtles. He's very cute. I'm calling him Turtle. Anyway, every single answer is absolute crap. Every single one. Not one person posted on here. Not one. This guy's a student in India. See, see, Institute for Science Education and Research. I mean, it sounds like they're doing something smart. But why don't you use your brilliant physics and just throw rocks in the air and make energy for your people? Come on. Free energy. Come on. Go grab some of that. Kinetic energy for everyone. This guy says, I've thought about this stuff a lot and read about it too-ish. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Wrong. Teaching supervisor. Wrong answer. 1/2 mv squared. 1/2 mv squared. 1/2 mv squared. It's magical. Everybody should use it. Alright, so, you know, like I said, there's just no counter argument. Is there any way to recover from this? Like, I'll even ask the trolls. Now, can't you trolls even admit that this is just almost too ironic? I mean, that regular physics is this bad, this stupid, this retarded, that it can't even get this simplest, almost the simplest concept right. You know, that, you know, obviously momentum is a pretty complete story of energy in a linear sense, and that there can't be any extra source of more than your momentum. Like, your momentum is sort of all you have. You really can't say there's a bunch of extra stuff somewhere. Oh, I'm just going to sit here with a blank face and just go, it just can't be this bad. But, you know, I said that when Trump got elected. I just was like, that didn't happen. On planet Earth? That couldn't have happened. That did not happen. Things can't be that insane. And then I find this, and I'm saying they've been this crazy for years, and I didn't even know it. Back in Ronald Reagan's day, if I went on Quora, this is the kind of crap they would have, you know, typed if there was a Quora. This is the kind of answer they would have given to such a simple question. You throw something up in the air, okay? I mean, it's a simple dynamic. You have a certain amount of energy to get it into the air, and the energy is equal to how much, you know, like I said, you want to just double its velocity, then you just double its momentum. Yeah, simple. You don't get any 4 things back. You throw 2 things up, you get 2 things back. So anyway, don't know what to do. I'm stunned. Yeah, I'm, you know, I can't say any more about it, right? Because I've already said it all. Nobody's saying anything. I get no rational response whatsoever. Not a single reasonable comment from anybody conceding that physics shouldn't say that. Because that makes people totally misunderstand everything. Misunderstand it so bad, you know, that they think, you know, twice the momentum equals 4 times the distance. They actually think it happens in the real world. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what to say. Twice the momentum, 4 times the distance. There's no point, right? Yeah, there's no point. So you're really just telling me, Gary, just kill yourself. You're just saying it overtly to me, right to my face, aren't you? You're just saying, just kill yourself, Gary, because, yeah, there's no point. There's no rational people on this planet. The smart people are so belligerently stupid that there's just no way you can't even talk to them. You know, they so fell over the smart. You know, they so jumped the smart shark. You know, that they just, whoa, we have every right answer, and you can't find any flaws with us. And even when they're overt and grotesque, we'll concede nothing, ever. You know, because it's a religion. You know, religions don't concede anything. They don't, oh, no way. Well, some of them do, actually. That's the funny part, right? Some of the Christians actually conceded, well, all right, that fish story was kind of fishy. Yeah, that was fishy. Yeah, maybe that didn't happen. Jonah having a campfire inside the whale and all that stuff. Ah, man. Silly. Yeah, that didn't happen. So even the crazy, loony religious people now and then make a concession. But the physicists? No. You must believe everything. The holy neutrino. So really, I probably should sue you before I kill myself. Or maybe I just tell my family to do it. I'm going to tell my family to sue you as the proximate cause of my murder. Because you were such dumbass that no reasonable person could have survived it. You were so disgustingly stupid that it's just true that no reasonable person could not blow their brains out. You were just saying, you just made it impossible for me not to. And you violated my constitutional rights by making life unlivable. I mean, I can't have any liberty to walk around when I know everybody's fucking a lying, insane pile of turd. How can there be a reasonable expectation? I'm supposed to just integrate into the turd Borg? I can't do that. I can't be expected to do that. So you murdered me, really. You arrogant, retarded, obnoxious, pathetic, Borg of the, whatever. What's the word for intellectuals? Bourgeois or something? You're just so fucking... You're such scummy liars. Yeah. And you killed me. Yeah. All right. That's what I'll do. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll sue you. Posthumously. I'll have you sued. Okay. So, that's all. Yeah, it's just not... it's just so bad. So bad. Not one single person post a comment saying, oh, wait a minute, people, that's all that fake kinetic energy shit. It's not real energy. No. You can't... Don't get fooled by that. That's not real. Ugh, that was always nonsense. It was girl physics. Technically it is girl physics. It's just a historical fact that a silly girl was involved in the whole fucking thing. It would never have gotten off the ground if it wasn't for the silly girl. So, come on. You're looking ridiculous. Save yourselves. Fess up that you never really believed it. Come on, admit the truth. You never really believed it. Come on, you can say it. I never really believed that crap. I was just too busy doing other things to point out how they were all full of shit. Because I'm very busy. Make an excuse. But just, come on. Come on. Don't stay on the sinking boat. It's sinking. Okay, right in front of you. It is sinking. Try to find some excuse to get into the lifeboat. I'm not saying you should, dress up as a little kid or something. But try to retain some dignity and explain how, you have a disability or something, or, I'm taking care of my brother-in-law's family, because he died of a heart attack and all this other stuff. I got so many obligations. I really can't die on this boat. Come on, make some excuse and get off the Titanic. Come on. I can only reason with you and maybe joke a little, but that's all I can do. You have to play your part here. You have to participate in some sort of real and honest way. God damn. I'm searching for something, but I can't find it. Anyway, till the next time, I do have to go. I have to go die. I can just feel it. You're causing my brain. If I die of brain cancer, I'm definitely having my family sue you. Because I can feel you doing it to me. I can feel it.